Hey, what's up you guys? Sierra here, aka Sierrathegoat. Welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to just briefly go over some thoughts of One Piece chapter 1023. Oh my god! First of all, it was an amazing chapter. So much more added to the lore of One Piece. And also the big three Straw Hats, Luffy, Zoro, Sanji. Now I think with Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, only those three Straw Hats are going to be like how they're being depicted, like some descendants of somebody or have this special power. Luffy obviously has got to be a descendant of like the Sun Kingdom, the Sun God Nika, definitely. I watched Sawyer 7 Mage's video and he had such an amazing theory about all of this and it just got me excited. I just want to like give my own like add my little things here onto that because I think he's like spot on. Sanji, now I was saying that maybe his mom was Lunarian, but no, I do think Sanji does have the lineage factor of the Lunarian people though, which could be that innate like fire ability that they have. Maybe not all of them have this, but some, which makes Sanji special. And then like it just all like goes together because I swear Robin has once said in the story like Sanji, like what kind of star is Sanji born under? Like he's a special character in his own right. And sorry my mouth is blue, I've been eating birthday cake for like the past 2 days. But I just really think it's obvious this Lunarian people, like they were the original god people. Not saying that King was a god. His history is of those people. Those people, they obviously had connections to other civilizations, humans, like Kozuki clan, the moon people with the moon. They had ties to the mink. They had ties to the fishmen, like all these people, and they all like probably had the ancient weapons. Each major kingdom had probably a major weapon. What happened was these people that wanted that position, this group of strong people, the celestial dragons, Im-sama, these people went against them and they won. And then that's when they wiped everything out. Anything that had to do with those people wiped out. Void Century. I'm trying to keep this together because I want to go bit by bit and not be everywhere when I'm saying, but it'll just like come to my mind. I don't have nothing written down as a script. I just wanted to talk about this. And then I was watching Grand Line Review's video as well, and how he was like, oh, you know, it started with like Luffy just gathering a bunch of misfits, forming a pirate group, and I think it still is that. And I thought, like I said, I only think the top three, Zoro, Sanji, Luffy, they're gonna be the ones that have these ties, these connections to a bigger thing. The rest of the Straw Hats though, they're connected in their own way. We have the fishmen with Jinbei. We have Robin connected with O'Hara, learning the history. Nami, we don't know much about her, like her past, but Nami, you know, Chopper, he's a freaking deer. Like all these different races of people. Frankie is cyborg and Frankie's parents were pirates. We don't know much about that, but it's just what I'm saying, like there's just different people coming together, and I think that's what originally in the Void Century that kingdom was all about. They were about bringing people together, you know. And Big Mom, how she was on the giant island with giants when she was little, I swear she must have heard some stories there, because why is her dream the same thing? She wants to bring people of other races together, eating at the table, wants them all to be her size, you know, like. So for sure we have to go to Elbaf. We have to see that story there. I feel like we're gonna get more lore to that, and it's just gonna all these connections, dude, all these connections. And then now moving on to Zoro, it's super obvious now that he's Shimotsuki. I cannot say that. So Ushimaru has got to be his dad. Ushimaru died in the rebellion versus Kaido. Who killed him? I don't know. It could have been Kaido himself killed him. Regardless, the dude before that is the guy that left Wano. Kozabaru, I think that's how you say his name. He is the father of Zoro's master and Kuina's grandfather. So Zoro and Kuina are cousins, for sure. It's just not for sure, but I'm in my head that it's for sure. And they're both direct descendants of Ryuma. Now, Kuina, she was a really good swordsman, like natural born. She was even better than Zoro, honestly. But, you know, life happened and she fell down the stairs. Zoro carrying her will, Zoro being a descendant of Ryuma, the sword god, like that is... that freaking blew my mind. It was just so amazing. I loved this chapter so much. And then when it comes to the minks, Inuyasha, Nekomamushi, I don't think Ino can take Jack one-on-one. I think Jack is too strong. Like everyone kind of makes fun of Jack, you know, even freaking King and Queen make fun of Jack, but he's strong. And I don't think he can fight him one-on-one. I think that Neko, now that Parospero's out of the game, I think he's done. I really hope he's done. I don't want to see Pero again. I hope he just leaves the island, honestly. And I hope he is done. I hope Nekomamushi is going to go over and help Inuyasha, and we're going to have like a tag team, both those two long forms versus Jack. That would be freaking amazing to see. And I think both of them together fighting side by side, they can take him. And now the best part of this chapter was freaking Momo's dragon form. I really did not think we would be getting it this soon. I thought Oda was just gonna be like, there's that, I'm about to do this, I'm about to age him up, and then it's gonna be a couple chapters and we'd see it. But he dropped it on this, like, when those people were like, oh my god, Kaido, how'd he get here? And I was like, how, like, why would Kaido like all of a sudden be there? And then like next page, I knew it. I just knew that was freaking Momo. He looks so good. I can't wait to see his human form as well. He's gotta look like Odin. And I'm just so excited for the future of One Piece. Like, I feel like whatever Oda does, it's gonna be so amazing. Like, wherever he takes this story, it's gonna be amazing regardless. Like, I cannot think how it could end up being like a flop of a chapter or bad. Of course, we got our slow chapters where he has to like do things to transition to places and do stuff like that. But there's so much happening right now. We even got like outside of Wano, shit's going down. Like we had Kobe versus Boa. We had the stuff with Sabo and what happened there at Mary Joie. It's just crazy. I'm so excited though for the lore of One Piece. I feel like for sure Elbaf is gonna definitely give us more lore on that, because those giants, they've been alive forever, so they know some stuff. And even Saul, he was a giant with a D in his name. Now the D's, they probably aren't like direct descent. They might not be. Maybe they were just allies, and that was like a code like D. I think it was in Sawyer's video. I'm not sure. I don't even know anymore. I've watched a lot, but someone said the D's like a half of a moon, you know? So that's like that moon thing. And there's always this like symbol of the sun and the moon coming together. Luffy the sun, Zoro the moon, we got Kaido being the sun, King being the moon, the Lunarian, you know? And then it's just like this thing, Roger and Silver's Rayleigh, gold and silver, you know? It's just like this thing that's happening in One Piece that's been happening, and it's just got me excited, yo. But yeah, I definitely wanted to just talk about it a little bit just because I got so excited watching everyone's videos. I'm sure a lot of people are going to go more in depth with these theories. I for sure am not a theory person, so this is just like my little tidbits of like other people's stuff that they have said. My little 2 cents. Let me know what you guys thought down below, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.